Hello everybody, Dave the Rave, Roving the Rock here, and today I'm at the Machrie Moor road, the road that takes you between the String Road and Machrie, a kind of shortcut on the west side of the island. And it's a beautiful sunny day. This is the last day in January. Isn't it amazing? You can just feel that spring's coming. Beautiful blue skies. I'll just whirl around. Over this way I can hear a buzzard. Such a distinctive call. Great to hear. Yeah, I'm not hearing it just now. Anyway, oh there it goes. That's quite far away though. And then this is the road towards Machrie. That's the direction there. And today I am going up this forestry track. And the reason why is because I've been told, obviously you can see that there's a lot of trees down just because they've been doing forestry there, but where the forest is intact further up, there's been a massive amount of damage from Storm Eowyn, and I've been working every day this week, so this is my first chance to see what's happened up there. In fact, I've never been up this track before, so it'll be interesting to see just what lies up there. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going for a wee run in a perfect day. So I thought, right, that'll give me an excuse to go up this track, just go and have a look and see what's happened. I just can't believe the day I've got. There's a string road in the distance. There's a wee van just going up past way over there in front of that bunch of trees. Just beautiful. Amazing. All these trees lined up at the side of the road as well. Blue sky above. Can you hear that? I hope you heard the buzzard there. Anyway, there we go, back on with it. Well, I've only been running for 8 minutes, but I've gained considerable elevation. Of course, the path was quite high before I started, with the tarmac where I parked. But 8 minutes up this really great forestry path, perfect for walking or running. Got this spectacular view, it's just gorgeous. You can see the sea away over there as well under the sun, probably blinded by the sun, can't see it, but anyway, this is shining, reflecting off the sea just below that. Giant orb in the sky, which nobody knows what it's called because we haven't seen it for such a long time, but it's out today. There we go. Beautiful blue sky again. And across the road from me, well, quite a lot of the devastation is evident here. All of the trees that are exposed at this corner have been flattened. There are a few at wonky angles, one or two kind of point towards the track a little bit, but nothing really too scary. But anyway, and you can see even the roots are showing on a few of those trees there. So yeah, this corner's taking a battering. I don't know how far the track goes for. I'll just carry on and enjoy it and see where it goes. Oh, I'm out of breath. Excuse me, panting. So here we go, there's a sign there saying danger, watch out. The reason why is because it's a quarry. Very quiet, but anyway, just warning you what you're approaching, and just to let you know what I've done to get here. Been running up that hill. It's quite a decent elevation. It's consistently quite steep, so if you want a challenge, this is a good path for that. Running for 13 minutes now. Right, carry on. Okay, so I've run for just over 2 miles, about 20 minutes, and it's been constant elevation, and I've come to this point, which is really just a dead end in the forestry. It's just like a T-junction on the right there. There is a little path going up here. You can see it's very wet, and it goes down to a single track path there. I don't know if that goes anywhere or not, but it's very boggy indeed. So I'd have to be keen to follow that. I don't think I'm keen enough because I want to run, and that is not going to be a runnable path. So I think I'm just going to call it a day where I am. So I didn't see any devastation in the end. Just had a nice run in the sun. And be 4 miles. And that's not a bad wee run. It was nice to do. At least I've been somewhere I've never been before, which is something I can't say every day. So here I am back down at the main road, and there was a wee turn off on the way back down the forestry track, so I came back down and it's come take me down to this sign here. It just says Machrie on it, and this part of road, which is wonderful and resurfaced, the wonderful view, and I'm maybe just a quarter of a mile along or half a mile along from where I started. So it's gone in a nice wee circle, and what a nice run that was, and a beautiful day. That was perfect. I've really enjoyed myself. I'll just run along this road back to the car. There we go, I'm still out of breath. Oh well, I'm old, that's my excuse. So I've just turned off the road here because I've remembered there's a little plaque and a cairn here, and it's almost commemorating a non-event, but the point is it is still something that happened a long time ago, so I'll read it. After their coronation, King Edward VII and Queen Alexandria cruised the west coast of Scotland on HMY Victoria and Albert. They first set foot on Scottish soil at Brodick Old Quay on 26th of August 1902. The Dowager Duchess of Hamilton, Brodick Castle, was entertained on board. She made arrangements for the royal party to visit Dugarry, do deer stalking and attend sheepdog trials. The king shot a stag and subsequently had lunch near this cairn. So, that's the story. Basically, the king had lunch here. Let's have a look and see what it says. In a nice way though, at least nobody died and nothing terrible happened. Apart from to the deer, of course. Upon this spot, it says in that big stone in the centre, King Edward had lunch after stalking 28th of August 1902. So I know that it's not a big thing, but it's still interesting because that's been there, this little cairn, for a century and a quarter, roughly. So there we go, just something I'm passing, I might as well show you. I'm almost back at the car now. I'm just stopping just to show you this cottage. I just think it's lovely. It's a nice wee situation in this clearing here. Traditional, probably a couple of cottages, yeah, in there. And that's where the cattle grid is. And that'll rattle about every time someone goes over it. And I guess if you're living in the cottage, you're not going to notice it. Or it might even be of comfort. I don't know. Just to hear things going over it. You get used to noises around the place, don't you? But that's pretty, isn't it? That's nice. And here I am back at the beginning again. 4.2 miles I did. Going right up over the top there, back down most of the way, and then cutting across to the left onto the main road and back here. There is a turn off that takes you up that way as well. I didn't go that way. I'll maybe go that way another time. But I've enjoyed myself. 37 minutes, 4.2. Been a decent wee run. Had to carry this heavy camera about the place, which didn't make it easy. I've got my good camera today, but I thought I'd take it. It's such a lovely day. Nice and sunny, won't get any damp in the camera. How do I feel having done that run? I feel a different person from when I started the run. And that's quite normal. You have to encourage yourself, especially when you get older like me, which is a bus pass runner of vintage, which is which I'm called, a vintage runner. You have to push yourself to go out. Having done it, I feel fleet of foot, as they said in Chariots of Fire, and I feel great. It was worth it. I feel good, mentally and physically. That's done me a power of good, and just going out and walking that hill would do the same. We didn't need to be running. There we go. So I've enjoyed myself. I'm going to do a video tomorrow, the day after, and I'm going to be documenting what my plans are for my running. I have got a plan now that I've turned 60. I'd like to test myself, and I'm going to tell you all about that in my next video. So if you're a runner, stay tuned. There's going to be a few running videos coming up, maybe one a week, just telling you how I'm going on with my challenge, which will be in the next video. Okay, cheers, Dave the Rave roving the rock, over and out, adios.